Lance and Lawrence, the Austin twins. What's the best and the worst part about being a twin? What would you guys say?
Being called Lawrence. I'm just messing.
Yeah, but I mean, you get a lot of attention. Even if you want to not, you just get a lot of attention just because you're twins. People want to guess your name, so that's a good part.
On the team, I'm sure that the guys that know you well, obviously they can tell you apart. And when you've got your jerseys on, 20 and 17 differentiates you. But do coaches, sometimes when you're in street clothes, and maybe some of the players that don't know you as well, do they confuse you too?
Yeah, it happens sometimes. But you know, if I get called Lance, he get called Lawrence. We just try and go right with the flow.
Do you even correct them?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
This is a joke, you know, maybe. But
It's got to be kind of awkward to correct them too, right? You don't want to make them feel bad.
yeah.
Now I noticed you guys have the same facial hair too. Is that by design?
In high school, he actually used to be on RTC, so he didn't have chin hair. So that kind of was a thing during recruiting days in high school. So now he kind of done caught up with me a little bit.
So is it now it's rebellion against the RTC catching back up?
Yeah.
Donning that facial hair?
Yeah, now he has a bald head now, so that's something they tell us apart now.
That means you got to shave yours, right?
I shaved mine a while ago, so that's how we tell. Now it's flipped around. So.
Did you always see yourselves going to the same school?
I mean, it had its times where I was like, man, yeah, we're gonna go to the same school, and then sometimes we might be getting recruited by harder from another school, and then it was like, I don't know, but at the end of the day, I felt like we were going to go to the same school.
Yeah, our parents always wanted it, so it worked out well.
So, but through the recruiting process, were you guys constantly in communication, or did you kind of keep it isolated? You wanted it to be your own separate decision?
I feel like it was constant communication, not between just us two, even with Quay. So, I mean, it kind of worked out for all of us.
Yeah. Did you guys take your recruiting trips together, or did you do anything separate?
Actually, we didn't. Everything we did was me, Lance, and Quay. We actually did all our recruiting trips together.
All right, I know you guys have a good relationship, but tell me one thing about the other that maybe grinds on your gears a little bit, or gets on your nerves.
I don't know. We talk a lot of trash to each other, so we get on each other's nerves. Both competitors, so I might say something to him if I get the upper end. He might say something to me if he gets the upper end. So we're constantly going back and forth. So that might be one thing.
That's about it. Just that trash competitions, you know, that competitive edge in both of us.
And on the playing field too, you guys?
Everywhere. Who taller a certain day?
Yeah.
Who's taller?
I might be taller now because I have on some shoes.
He might be taking them off. I might get them a little bit. So.
Who's faster?
I am. So.
I'll let him have that right now.
You think so? Think he got you by a little bit?
I'm gonna let him have it right now. But I think.
So, but when you guys are on the same team, I would imagine you could still be competitive because I've seen you guys go over to each other a couple of times and talk after a defensive series. So I'm sure that you guys use that closeness on the football field when you're on the same team as well, right?
We try to compliment each other. If he makes a play, it's like I'm making a play. We're just trying to help the team.
Okay. Is it kind of interesting though to be on the same team at this level? I mean, I'm sure it's special, but is it what's it like? I mean, is it different at all?
I mean, I just see it as another brother on the team because all these guys are our brother. But you know, we do have that special bond as blood brothers and twins. So it is kind of special. But at the end of the day, I mean, he is closer to me than the other guys. But at the end of the day, I feel like we're all brothers.
I mean, we've been on the same team on everything all our life, so it's just normal to us. We don't even know any better. Yeah, if we were to separate, I mean, that would be a different thing.
Yeah.
But like, since we've been on the same team since we started playing any sport, so it's just normal to us.
56-yarder, just like last week against Pittsburgh. Kick is blocked! Georgia Tech blocks it! The Jackets pick it up back in the 25, and Austin is returning it down the left sideline. Past the 50, past the 30, inside the 20. You gotta be kidding me! And he scores! He scores! Lance Austin picked up the block kick! Not to get all mushy on you, but I know you guys have a close bond. Have you always had what you deem as a very special, close relationship?
Yeah. Just because of sports, you know, we always try to push each other and we make each other better every time. Just he pushes me, I push him. Just that type of bond in sports.
Yeah, I agree.